We are? All right, well, first and foremost, we are the Hebrew Israelites, GMS Colorado camp. All right, we want to say, first and foremost, we want to say all praises unto Yahawah, Yahawashi. All right, we want to give double honors unto the elders of GMS who taught us this word. All right, we want to say shalom to all the Akim who are pushing this word in truth and sincerity. We're going to jump right into it, man. You got that thing you wanted to bring out? Y'all done just systems brother bring it down. Go back and forth.
That's going forward to the whole resources.
Y'all brothers come up with anything you want to bring out to add to it.
All right, this is Matthew, chapter 23, verse 14. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. So woe unto you who make your congregation pray longer just to pray on their wives. You Sakari motherfuckers. You other camps, I want to say, well, shit, you ain't righteous enough, so you better pray a little longer. But leave your door unlocked. I'll go help your wife out tonight with the cooking.
Right.
Woe to you, death.
And that goes to them churches too, man.
God.
You know, them pastors and them bishops and deacons, and you know, whatever it is that they doing, man, the church is wicked as hell, man. And you Pharisees are back here again today.
That's just like what we were talking about earlier about that church in Texas,
right?
Where the pastor was
popping
one of the dude's wives, and he went in there and clipped her and the pastor.
Right.
And that was righteous.
And hey, man, that's right. And to be honest, like the brother just mentioned, that's a righteous thing.
The Lord put it on that man to do that, man.
That was a righteous thing. You know, he gonna take a punishment, but hey,
hopefully they died slow.
Right. Under the law of Yahawah, man. Hey, that man did no crime. He committed no sin. He actually took righteous judgment out on that demon and the demon bitch, man. Right. You know. Hey, if you belong to a man, if you lay with a man, and you make a husband, don't be a harlot, man. You know. Don't be that chick, because there ain't nothing good coming from you. Believe me. Yo, cellulite booty having nice women, man. Y'all ain't gonna have ain't nothing good coming for y'all, man. You know? And you niggas who act like that too. You know, you need to stop running around trying to pop everything that's moving. That's an unrighteous spirit, man. You know? If a man's claiming that woman and she belongs to him, then you need to back the fuck up. Or the Lord may kill your ass, man. A judgment is getting handed out. You know? Go ahead, baby.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, he make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves.
That's right, man. So, I mean, these other camps, they're so quick. You know, the elders were breaking out Elder Tahar's live stream about how these other camps, man, they're so quick to change their doctrine, man, to what's suitable to the congregation, either make them more money or, you know, try and attract a certain type of people, all right? You know, them other Israelites, or not even Israelites, because we were told not to call them Israelites, those other groups of people, they come out and they'll, you know, they'll tell you can eat pork 1 year, okay? And then, you know, after that, they'll turn around and tell you something. That's a swaying doctrine, man. You got to be firm in the Lord, man. And the Lord does not change, so he expects you not to change your doctrine any chance that you get, man.
Just to edify the brothers on what proselyte is.
God, proselyte, a person who has converted from one opinion, religion, or party to another, especially recently. Right, man? So, I mean, you know, recently you're easily swayed, man. And that can be a good thing, too. Like, say you were in the world and you proselyte to the truth, man, and you don't move from the truth. But say you're one of those people that are easily convinced and, you know, Lord's not dealing with you spiritually, you know, then he could shake your faith, man, and then all of a sudden now you're in one of these reprobate camps, man.
Right. Oh yeah, just you know, the brother just did a sit down. I forget the brother's name at the moment. I know from the Chicago camp. Basically, man, saying, you know, the hell with these blackness too, man. Them dudes that fall in behind these reprobates or these other camps, man, you fall in with them, and you get that same spirit that you got. Hey, following after them dudes, hey, you niggas gonna catch the serious business, right? You you're gonna be the ones who catch some of the worst judgments of Israel.
Twofold.
Okay, believe that, man. You know, there may be a ravenous dog that just tears your ass up, man. And you ain't gonna know why. And it's for that reason. It's for that reason because you threw your lot in with a bunch of hypocrites, man.
That's right.
With Pharisees, man, wicked Pharisees, for that matter. Because you know, you can be a Pharisee and not necessarily be wicked. But you follow after these clowns, man. These reprobates that have been kicked out or got some type of grief with the men of the Lord.
Are you, you got more now?
Oh, come here. Oh yeah, I'm going over 30. If you want to bring on some sex, I'm going over 30.
I got some precepts.
All right, I got some.
You got right after that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, please.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
That's right, bro.
Or and then 13 too. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. Comment.
So, that's oh, it feels good. I'm popping another man's wife, or I'm eating this pork. I'm getting full. It feels good when you first do it, but then let it sit for a while. Let that rotting flesh in your stomach sit. You start feeling sick. Let that rotted flesh sit in your spiritual stomach of committing iniquity. You start feeling sick.
Amen. So, and the Lord can bug you out too. You know, He make you think that you have a certain understanding, or He's dealing with you on a level when in reality He's not, man. He's leading you to destruction. You know, like the brothers out here, you see us, He could be using us to be an instrument of trying to wake up His elect, and then once we've accomplished His duty for us, then He could just throw you aside, man. There's no guarantee. So you think you're doing something correct, just like if you're in America, you think that your lifestyle is beneficial, all right? It's a good thing, but that way is actually leading you unto death.
That's right. I got to say, kind of what that brother just brought out to you, man. It's Mark 6 and or 7 and 15. There is nothing from without man that entereth into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man. Okay. If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. He said unto them, Are ye so without understanding? Also do ye not perceive? Whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it can defile him, because it entereth into his heart, but not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out in the draw, purging all meat. So you can't take some, like the brother was saying, man. You gotta know the difference between what you can take in and what you can't take in when it comes to information, you know, food, anything, man. Because you can be defiled, man. You can think, like the brother said, you can have some sort of what you think is an understanding and really be completely and utterly still confused and lost. You can read the Bible from cover to cover and have no understanding. All right? This is how you know the Lord was a Jake, man. He be speaking with that smoothness where he's basically rapping to you, man. And you ain't gonna get it if you ain't an Israelite, man. And especially if the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. It's just gonna be worse.
It's gonna rap to you for a parable.
Go ahead, bro.
Continuing in Matthew chapter 23, this is verse 16. Woe unto you, ye blind guides, which say, Whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debater. So you got people out there saying, oh, if you just wanna pray to the Most High, that's not gonna be enough. He's a man of money. You gotta give something. Give a little gold.
Right. And
give a little tithes.
He wants his weight. He wants back what he gave you. You know, like the brother say, we're in debt, man. You know, we're in debt to the Lord, and we owe him. We really do owe him. This is a man who gave up his life. All right. This is the son of the living power who died for Israel, man. So we owe the Lord, man. You know. And it ain't no debate, man. You know, we ain't out here to debate with a bunch of idiots. You know, we ain't even gonna waste our time debating with no idiots. All right, you other camps, man, you going off and you gonna pay for that shit. All right, you churches, you going off and you gonna pay for that shit. All right, punishment is going to be handed out whether you really want it or not. You don't really have no choice in the matter. All right, and if you continue down the path of just being a wicked Pharisee or a damn hypocrite all the time, and you ain't trying to live correct, you ain't trying to be a Hebrew Israelite in the way that Yahawah from Yahawashi expects you to be, then that's going to be on you. That's going to be on your ass. You're going to have to explain that to the world. You know, we all going to have to face our maker, man. And what are you going to say? What's going to be the reason why he doesn't cut your fucking head off? You know, what's your excuse going to be? Go ahead.
And I'm gonna jump down to 19 because the point Matt just made, the point right there. And that's what these next few sets were. But I'm gonna jump down to 19 for you guys. It says, "Ye fools and blind, for whether it is greater the gift or the altar that sanctifieth the gift. Whoso therefore shall swear by the altar, sweareth by it, and by all things thereon. And whoso shall swear by the temple, sweareth by it, and by him that dwelleth therein. And he that shall swear by heaven, sweareth by the throne of Yahawah, and by him that sitteth thereon." So, if you want to swear by an altar, that's your savior. You can swear, "Oh man, this altar, this is what's saving me. This man preaching to me, that's my savior." Or even the temple. I go to church every Sunday, so I'm better than those guys.
Right.
When you're not swearing to the Almighty, you're not praying to the Almighty, you're just praying to an altar.
And that's that confusion, man. You know, these dudes is pushing out confusion. You got these different what you call them? You got all these different doctrines that are out there. You know, hey man, there's one doctrine, it's the word. You know, the word says what it says. You gotta invest yourself to higher understanding of what's
Yeah, and then like that brother Gar was saying earlier, he brought it out. Like you got to be careful what you commit to, man. You got to be careful what you're dealing with, because the Most High can make it happen. You know, you don't want to swear under the kingdom, man, or with the Lord's name, because then you're going to be liable to make that happen, to make that follow through. The Lord don't want you making, saying that you're going to do something with His name, and then it comes null and void, man.
Oh yeah, I was bring him out, yeah.
Bring him out. Yeah, just went down. Just pull it.
Come on, yeah. That's what
Could you grab me, brother, Ezekiel 13, 10 to 13.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15. "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, and inwardly they are ravening wolves." All right, and that's exactly what they do, man. They come up and they put forth this front, they put forth this poker face, and try to make it look like there's something, some sort of saint, something special, man.
Right.
But you gotta understand to look further than that. That's why when you go into those churches, I happened to stumble in one the other day, didn't even know what it was. I went in there and they were giving me all these gifts, man. They were giving me gift cards and trying to give me food and stuff, And I asked them, I was like, "What is this?" And then they ended up being a church. And the first thing that popped in my head is, "A gift destroyeth the heart." Ecclesiastes 7:7. And I was like, I know about it, but hey, the Lord warned me about you, man. That's why we need to study all things. We need to study to show ourselves approved. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel 13. Why don't you start at 10 or 11?
10.
All right. Verse 10. Because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace.
All right, and that's exactly what these churches are doing. They're seducing the people of Israel. They're seducing the people on this side right here. They're telling them peace, peace, there's peace. So-called Jesus loves you. All you got to do is believe. There's going to be a rapture before anything happens. But if you understand the Bible, you understand that the Most High is a man of war. All right, and America is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missile.
That's right.
All right, and the elect aren't going to be saved until those missiles are coming, according to the book of Revelation. They're going to be affrighted when they get saved. And that's just the elect, man.
Amen.
We're going to be going through Jacob's trouble before this happens.
Right.
And you guys are going to go, you pastors are going to be getting killed, man. Because they're going to come up to you and say, where's the rapture? Where's the rapture? You're building them up. You're building them up with falsehoods.
That's right.
You're saying there's peace, but there is no peace.
That's right.
There ain't going to be no salvation right at the beginning.
Hey man, it's gonna be nothing but mass death. If you're totally honest, it's gonna be just death. The streets gotta run red with blood, man, before the Lord don't come back. Okay? Because you niggas is out of control, man. I actually watched a video of them brothers, the brother Jamaicans put a video up of their Jamaican culture, man. You see the type of shit that's going on over there? Like they got little kids, like in the damn street. Like, that's how they dance. They just hump. It's the craziest thing. I mean, I know they do. I've seen it before, but like, it's reached down to the point now where you got children that are following after that culture. And America's no better because you got little girls getting pregnant in 6th grade.
That's how it is in America too, man. Because I went to I never was into all the like stuff at school, like the dances and all that, but I ended up going to one once, man. And that's what it was.
Oh, yeah,
is everybody was just humping. They were just like dry humping. I was like, what the? This is how y'all dance?
Right.
I was like, this is how they're getting down at these things?
Right.
I was like, man.
Chick's booty and
Yeah.
all on the rest.
Bitch goes home and she's pregnant by 3 other men.
Yeah. Shit, you don't even know what happened. She's calling you like, I think it's yours. What the hell are you talking about? I just like the dance. You got the
Yeah, I still got a little more, and I got a little more on it too. But that's okay.
No, it's all good. You got some.
And Slovakia, we can start back over on verse 10. Because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace, and one built up a wall, and lo, others,
so they're building up a wall. Go ahead.
Others dab it with untempered mortar.
All right. So if you know anything about concrete work or masonry work, you have to have that stuff tempered. You have to have it actually mixed up. They actually have huge like vibrating machines. Yeah, to make it so the concrete will be strong. Otherwise, that's when you get those little tiny holes and stuff in concrete because it wasn't vibrated and settled right. All right, so it wasn't tempered. Go ahead. So that's symbolic because he's saying that's what these pastors are doing. That's what those false prophets in ancient times are doing.
Right.
That's what these false prophets are doing today. Satan. That's what these devils are doing. Is they're dabbing our people with untempered mortar. They got all these falsehoods, but really what's going to happen is when that wind hits, it's going to fucking crumble.
Right.
It's like Jenga.
It's like giving a man a faulty piece of armor. You wouldn't want to take a damaged breastplate to war. You wouldn't want to take a rusty sword into battle. So why would you build people up to these falsehoods? Hey, we know that that's your lot, that's your job, that's what you're supposed to do. But we just telling you that we know what you're doing and you're wicked for that shit. And the Lord's gonna kill your ass. That's really all it comes down to. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 11. Say unto them which dab it with untempered mortar, that it shall fall. There shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, O great hailstones, shall fall, and a stormy wind shall rent it. Lo, when the wall is fallen, shall it be said unto you, where is the dabbing wherewith ye have dabbed it?
That's just like I said, dude. They're going to be coming back up to these pastors. They're going to be saying, what happened? I thought there was going to be a rapture. You didn't tell me nothing about